Eating healthy doesn't have to be expensive, and it also doesn't mean you have to sacrifice high quality ingredients with low quality ones because you're on a tight budget. You can still eat healthy, eat well, and stay healthy, even on a low budget. One of the things you shouldn't compromise is the quality of ingredients or the things you use for your meals. Don't sacrifice high quality ingredients for low quality because you're on a budget. And if you are that kind of person that have been wondering how to go about it, you're on a tight budget, you know that healthy living is what you need, eating the right food, eating living food is what you need, but the problem is it is expensive. Well, this video is for you. Here we'll be talking about how, though on a budget, you can still eat healthy and stay strong and alert and focused on the work that you do. Welcome to Fresh Mom YouTube channel. Here we talk about healthy living using fruits and veggies. We give you the tips, the tricks that you need to stay strong and healthy. So let's dive into the video. If you are such a person that though you're on a budget, but yet you want to live and eat well. It's like a myth. People keep talking about it as if it is one thing that is so out of place. It's difficult for us to eat well. You know, these days you have to cut your coat according to your size. That's what I hear most of the time. But the truth is, if you know what to do, you can still eat well, even though you don't have the amount of money you think you need to eat well. So to get to eat, the first thing you have to do is what? Meal prep. You have to prepare your meals ahead of time. This helps you do what? Cut down your time, the time you use in cooking. But before we go into that, the first thing you will always have to talk about when we're talking about somebody on a budget and it's difficult for him or her, he thinks that it's not possible for you to eat well. The first thing you have to think about is, where do I go to source for my food? When you're buying your food ingredients, where do you go to? Do you go to the regular supermarkets or big shops where there are price tags? You cannot bargain. You know, this is a fixed amount that they use in selling these things. Now, if you go to such places, tendency is that you will not be able to buy the kind of things that you will need to be healthy. So you will go for the low quality ingredient, and as you're doing that, you're actually harming yourself. So the first thing you need to know is that for every settlement, there are areas, there are markets, farm markets. Farmers carry their goods to those markets. Now, it is in your place to know where those markets are, and then you go to their places and buy. And actually, they are cheaper because people in the main city markets go to this same farm people's market, buy from them and bring it over and sell to you at exorbitant prices, while you can just drive down over the weekend and make your purchase. Okay, so you get the necessary things that you need from them. Buy in bulk, because if you buy in smaller quantity, you spend more, and you will not be able to prepare quite an amount, you know, to keep for maybe that will last you for a week or 2 weeks or a month in the fridge. So actually, the day you're going to go to the market, make sure that you are buying what will carry you for at least a month, 2 weeks. We're talking about perishables like fruits and veggies. So the first thing you need to do is go to the right market and then make your purchase and then bring it back home, before we now talk about preparing your items. Now, the regular thing, that one of the most commonest or staple things that everybody uses is what? Tomatoes. You must get your tomatoes and pepper. Make sure you blend them, you know. There is this way that I found out that is very, very easy and fast for you to turn your tomatoes to puree. And that is by cutting them, boiling it before blending. Once it is blended, it comes out very thick and there is no water at all. So you can now package it into your containers, cook it well, make sure it's airtight, and then put it in the pantry or in the freezer, and it can last for long. Then the next thing you will have to talk about again is your veggies. Make sure you cut every necessary veggies, carrots, green peas, spinach, spring onions, every veggie that you usually use. I'll leave the pictures for you to see, and then you cut them, package them neatly in their various Ziploc bags and put them in the fridge. They can last you for at least a week or two. So you know that when it's time for you to cook, you don't have to, that's not when you go and start slicing the carrots. Maybe you want to make fried rice or you want to make pasta, and then you now have to go to buy some carrots, green beans, spring onions and the likes, and then you come and start dicing. No, that's not when you do that. So you make sure you cut all those ones also, package them in the Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer or the fridge, as the case may be. Then you buy your meat also in bulk. Buy your meat, make sure you come home, wash, cook them. I love my meats fried, so I also fry them and then package it neatly in my bowls and put them in the freezer. You see, by the time I have my meat already packaged, my tomatoes already packaged, as in mixed pepper now, already packaged. I have my veggies already packaged. And now the next thing I do is smoothies. I like smoothies and juices, and my family just love it. So what we do is I make sure I do my smoothies that can carry us for at least a week. I do my juices that can carry us at least a week. I package them also, put them in the freezer. Now you see, a lot of work has been done. This is done usually on Saturdays where I have time. When I'm done with this work like this now, during the week, you'll find out that I don't have to be stressed again. For breakfast, all I need to do, okay, if we are frying yam or potatoes or maybe bread or something, the juice is ready for it, okay? The various ingredients are ready for me to just bring them out, just mix it. In 5-10 minutes, food is ready and everybody is on the go. So you have to consider all those things and put them in place when you are making your meal preparation. Then one other basic thing again that we love to also make sure you have at home constantly is all your dried ingredients. Ensure that you have your pepper, your ginger, your garlic, all of them, prepared also, and package them neatly. Then we go to snacks. I love to have a variety of snacks around me. I usually prefer to have cookies, cakes, pancakes packaged. You do them and package them and put them in the pantry. So when it's time, all I need to do is just bring it out and just share, and everybody is on the go. So for you that is so busy out there and you say it's difficult for you, you don't have the time to be cooking every now and then, so when you're going to work, you drop and buy food from those fast foods. You don't even know the mixtures that are inside the food that you're buying, how healthy it is. You don't know, and then you just eat it. Sometimes it's so salty, so oily, and you still have to use it anyway because you don't have time. Well, here it is. You can create time for yourself. Just carve out the day that you are free, go to the market, buy all these things, process them and keep them, store them. So in the mornings when you wake up, just make sure whatever is on your menu is prepared already. It's just package it together, warm it, sometimes just microwave it, and you're on the go. I cook my rice in bulk also. Cook your beans, cook your moi moi, everything, cook them and package them and put them in the freezer. You will find out your life will be so much easier, and you are eating healthy because you cooked it yourself and you didn't have to be wondering what is inside and what is not inside. So those are the things that we'll be talking about, we talked about today. Make sure you know how to prepare your meals. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel if you haven't, so that you will get more tips.